Here we go. Juggling on the 5.5 foot tall unicycle.
What does it take to create the impossible? How do you start with something small and then turn it into a means of accomplishing your wildest dreams? What do you need? What do you do? Where do you go? It's easy, I'll tell you. All you need is a goal, a little bit of magic, a whole lot of passion, and a ton of hard work.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I own my own company, Rylan Magic, which I started in late 2007 when I was 13 years old.
Do you remember the point in time in which you realized that you really could pursue magic as a way to make your money and as a career?
I don't think there was a definitive moment. I always had that passion, and I mean, as a kid even, I always watched, much music and movies, and would see like the famous actors and read about entertainment celebrities, and I was just like, that's so cool that what you love to do can be your job. So, what is my job? Well, I'll tell you. I'm an entrepreneur. I perform magic and circus stage shows all across Ontario and Quebec. I put smiles on people's faces, make them forget about their everyday problems, and give them something to believe in. Whether it be 5-year-old kids or 85-year-old seniors, magic has a little bit of something for everyone. Basically, my job is to do what I love and get paid for it. I do some crazy stuff, like this, and this, and this, and sometimes even this. I'd like to say that I'm not stupid, but often I do things that most people wouldn't even try. In fact, sometimes I even have a volunteer join in on the fun, letting them experience the thrill of magic. It's not easy what I do. Years of practice have gone into that 45 minutes you see of me on stage. From learning simple card tricks to recreating some of Houdini's most difficult and dangerous escapes, I put everything I have into perfecting my craft. However, what happens on stage is nothing compared to what goes on behind the scenes. Yep, things aren't always that exciting. On stage I'm a character, but off stage I'm just a regular guy. I too wake up early to get ready for work, just like everybody else. The difference is, as an entrepreneur, we don't get sick days. As the classic showbiz saying goes, no matter what, the show must go on. People always ask me whether or not I get nervous when I have big shows like the one today, where I'm headlining next to Trooper in Ottawa in Canada today. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't get nervous, because I do. There's always something that can go wrong. But I find once I get there, I get to the venue, I get the show set up, and I do the first effect in my show, and I get the audience reactions, then I calm down and I get more excited than nervous. All packed up and ready to go.
So what do you say is the hardest part of owning your own company?
I'd say the hardest part would probably be the balance between owning a company and being a performer. Because usually if you look at any major entertainer in the world, they have their manager or their agent, their team around them, and then they have themselves, which is more the personality, the public eye. So doing both at the same time is sometimes tricky, because you need to keep up your artistry as a performer and your personability, but you also need to be a business owner and entrepreneur. So you need to be able to make those hard decisions and tell people no and negotiate and things like that. So it's the balance between keeping things exciting for the audience, but also being professional and being a business owner for the people booking you and for your clientele.
My name is Rylan. I am a magician. I come from Ontario, but I go to school down in Lennoxville at Bishop's University.
Wait, what? I go to university? Absolutely. In fact, without the support of my school, I wouldn't have been able to perform as extensively as I did in summer 2013. It was because of their generosity that I was given the opportunity to run my company as an entrepreneurial cooperative education placement. Without their immense support, I wouldn't be at the level I'm at today.
So how do you find the balance between running your own business while at the same time being a full-time student?
It does get difficult. I'll be 100% honest. It is not easy to run a business well in university. But the good thing about my business is that I can pick and choose when I want to perform. So it is very difficult, but it is also very rewarding because I learn a lot about time management and how to balance myself. And I mean, I try to do shows wherever I can. So being able to do shows in the Eastern Townships is fantastic. I started incorporating a little bit of French into my shows when I can, and it's just a great opportunity to balance school with my career and hopefully still gain that momentum while at Bishop's.
So, you may be asking yourself, how do I make money? Well, like any entrepreneur in the service sector, I charge for my performances. Sometimes it's a larger amount for multiple shows over an entire weekend. Other times, it may be a discounted price for a charity or small event. And once in a while, such as at a buskers festival, I even work for tips, passing the hat after my show like you see here. All in all, these various methods allow my business to keep growing sustainably, and I get to keep doing what I love.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the bill. Each time I fold it, I need you to count out loud how many times it's been folded, all right? We'll start off easy. We'll take the $5 bill. We will fold it in half. One. Very good. We will take the $5 bill. We will fold it in half. Twice. We will take the $5 bill. We will fold it in half. Three. We will take the $5 bill and fold it in half. Four times. That's right. The bill's been folded 4 times. Now watch. I'm going to unfold the bill. Each time I unfold it, you count how many times it's unfolded. Are you ready? Here we go. We'll unfold the $5 bill. Once. We will unfold the $5 bill. Twice. We will unfold the $5 bill. And we will unfold the $5 bill. Four times. And it's transformed into how much? $50. That's right. $50. If only it was that easy in real life.
As a performer, I need to be prepared for all kinds of situations. This isn't always easy. Sometimes there are small crowds, other times very large ones. It can be a beautiful sunny day or a day full of ugly rain. At all the venues I perform at, though, I put on the best shows possible. Whether it be children or adults, people want to be entertained. At venues like fairs and festivals, there is a lot to do for fun. This is fantastic, but it means there is a lot of competition for my attention. Therefore, I have to make sure that the service I'm providing is top-notch because that is the only way I will ensure that come showtime, I have an audience. In order to utilize my talents to their full ability, I try and be very flexible for my clients. I offer services like close-up magic with people inches from my face. Sometimes I do street shows, 360 degrees surrounded, cabaret shows in a tight confined area, or stage shows with plenty of room. Regardless of what I'm doing, at the end of the day, all that matters is that people walk away from my show happy, because after all, creating smiles is what I do.
Tell me about the fans that you gather in this line of work.
It's interesting, actually. Before my tour this summer, I didn't necessarily have fans. I had a lot of people who knew that I did magic and who enjoyed it and who loved it. A lot of them were my friends, and a lot of random people too that would just know me because I'm from a small town, being like, "Oh, you're the magician, like we saw your show at so-and-so, it was great." But I didn't necessarily have like an interaction with fans. But then I started promoting on social media this summer to go in line with my tour of my bigger shows. And that really sparked fans in the teenage age group and the young adult age group. And I started like holding contests, for example, on my Facebook page, and having fans at shows take pictures and upload them, and then we would have contests that way. And after shows, I would start selling merchandise and signing posters and taking pictures with fans. So I started actually growing a base, and now there's a legitimate amount of people that care about what I do, and may have not even seen my shows, but have found me on Facebook or YouTube and Twitter and my website, and they actually enjoy my magic and my videos and what I post.
Enjoy the show with Ryan, guys? Yeah!
Becky, you look a little bit scared. Don't worry, I've done this with many women before.
Good show. They do.
A little peck on the cheek there. Yeah? Alright.
Hey, I have a question. Are you going to be famous one day?
Hopefully. Yeah.
It was interesting. He was awesome, and he's so young. Awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What was the best part?
Everything.
Everything, eh?
A lot of magicians do use assistants. A lot of entertainers in general do, because it's a lot of work. It's not just doing the shows, but it's running the technical aspects of it, such as microphones, music, things like that, making sure props are in place, loading in the gear, unloading, dealing with fans after the show. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and then also just the aspect of having some company on the road. For me and my assistant, his name is Jonathan. We call him Techie, because a fan named him that quite a long time ago because he was doing the technical aspects of the show, and it just kind of stuck. But we were friends from elementary school, and when I decided that I was going to do the tour, I knew that I needed someone there to help me out, because to handle everything on my own, I'm just not experienced enough yet to do that, and I needed to focus on the business aspect and the performance aspect, but I wouldn't be able to do all of the technical aspects of the show, and so to have someone there to help me out was definitely a huge plus.
Was that really necessary?
Yeah.
I know the things you do in your shows take a lot of practice. What do the days leading up to a show look like for you in terms of preparation?
It's definitely a lot of work preparing, but the few days before, you have to put in the time, or else the audience isn't going to be entertained and you're not going to come across as very professional. So everything's got to be good. You want to make it no hassle for the organizers. You basically want to show up when you're supposed to, be as flexible as possible in terms of what they want in terms of timing of shows, length of shows, etc., where they want them, and do your show the best you can. Whatever environment you're given, you have to improvise sometimes. Do the show, get the money, enjoy the audiences, and just go home. And that's basically what it is day in, day out.
The 9th show I've had to be here and help out with, I'm pretty exhausted.
Right. How does it feel to be an entrepreneur and a co-op bishop student?
Right now or in general?
Right now.
Feels like it's a lot of work for what you don't know what to expect.
You got some room in front of the stage there, eh?
Yeah, I know, I just want to throw it too high. Well, I can even come out for the Diablo after I get it finished.
Yeah, I think that's better, Rylan.
After the show, I would just jump down over there and set cake.
That's fine.
People will come, yeah.
So, as you can tell by now, being an entrepreneur is no easy task. In order to succeed, you need to work hard each and every day. This means that you have to be 110% committed and love what you do. Things aren't going to be easy, but I can tell you, in the end, it will be worth it. Being your own boss is amazing, and I wouldn't trade my job for anything else in the whole entire world. This is my life.
So, using only a couple of sentences, how would you describe the experience that you've had this summer?
This summer has been the best summer of my life. What I've been able to do in terms of presenting my shows has been absolutely incredible. I've performed in front of thousands of people this summer in so many different environments. And being able to take my passion and see it succeed, not only financially, but internally as well, because what I'm doing really motivates me to get better, and I have a big love for magic and the art form. It's just been an incredible experience, and it's something that I will never forget and that I will use to kickstart my future career in magic. I'd just like to give a huge thank you to everyone at Bishop's University who supported me with this summer tour with my company Rylan Magic. From getting the best grant to all the mentors that I've had, such as Charlene, David, Jackie, Albert, Steve, all of you. You've just been a huge help. Principal Goldblum, thank you for giving me this opportunity to film my experiences and present them for Bishop's University. I would not be able to do it without you guys. I love what I do. I love my job. I love the fact that I'm able to be an entrepreneur. And I love just the experience that I've had this summer. It's been fantastic. So once again, thank you for your support, and I hope that I can make you proud in the future by taking Rylan Magic all the way to Las Vegas.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, we've got 1 minute, 15 seconds left. Give them some support. We're down to 45 seconds. Seconds and we have a hand free. All right. We're down to 20 seconds. 15 seconds. When I get to 10, everyone count down with me. 10, 9,